The Battle of Midway cost the Japanese dearly. All 4 aircraft carriers of the Japanese 1st Carrier Striking Force were lost. Hiryu, Kaga, Soryu, Akagi, nearly 250 aircraft and more than 3,000 naval personnel, including many experienced Japanese pilots, were lost. The Americans lost the aircraft carrier Yorktown and 307 men. Altogether, the Americans launched 10 attack waves against the Japanese fleet. The first 8 were unsuccessful, and the last 2 brought an overwhelming victory. This battle marked the end of the first phase of the war. The Japanese lost their aircraft carrier superiority and would never again dominate the Pacific. Early in the war, they had 10 carriers to the American 3, forcing the U.S. Navy to adopt a defensive strategy while 3 more carriers were being transferred from the Atlantic. This had allowed the Japanese to operate at will. In the meantime, the Japanese continued with their attacks on the Solomon Islands and New Guinea. They had already constructed a new floatplane base in Tulagi and started building an airfield at Guadalcanal. By July of 1942, Australian troops fighting in the Kokoda Track campaign successfully repelled the Japanese attack in New Guinea. If allowed to complete the airbase on Guadalcanal, the Japanese would turn the island into a powerful outpost that would hinder all U.S. operations in a wide area. Operation Watchtower was launched to stop the Japanese plans. 75 warships and nearly 3,000 Marines were sent to the island. They were opposed by only 900 Japanese troops. And while the Americans had good intelligence on the Japanese forces on the island, the other side did not even suspect that an invasion was imminent.